So what have I been doing? Well, I've got all of the horizontal beams put in. These are all the glulam beams that I made up around the beginning of the year. So they're all done and everything is blocked, and there's a top plate, as you can see up there. It adds strength, nothing can twist or warp, and see, it's got to have the roof sitting on top of all of that. So that's basically what I've been up to. And so far on this trip, I've made up, you can see it, these little sections of wall, and they have to get up there. They have to sit up on top of the middle wall. It's like the spine of the building, and the rafters, like the very top bit of the roof, sits on that. So yeah, not a trussed roof, because the middle of the truss is actually supported all the way down to the foundation, so it'll be nice and strong. But I don't like working at heights. I'm allergic to gravity, I think. Anyway, so I built these up on, just like I did with the other walls, by laying them on the floor and banging them together, and decided I'd leave getting them up on the roof as a problem for future me. And well, yeah, I guess that's me today. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Probably involve ladders, pulleys and the winch on my car again, because I can move these things around. The sections aren't that heavy, but they're too heavy to lift, so I need a better solution. Anyway, so this morning I'm going to mess around with that and see if I can get a section up and see how it goes. Oh, that was heavy. Oh, I've got... Oh, I catch my breath here. So, lean the ladders up. The bottom plate of that wall is going up first. And I pull it up and slide it across those horizontal beams. Now I've got to rig the winch. It sure is easier than lifting it. Alright, it's gone up a bit wonky, so a little bit of fiddling around needed. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look dangerous at all. Okay, see how we go. Ta-da! Right, so now I've got three problems to solve. When I pull that up, as you can see, the rope's pulling horizontally, and that piece of that piece of wall is laying horizontally as well, so there's no mechanical advantage on it, which means I'll basically just be trying to squash the wall and it won't lift up. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is when it does start standing up, I've got to make sure that the bottom of the wall doesn't skip over the top plate and kind of kick out. So that's problem number two. Problem number three is when I'm pulling it up, I don't want to pull it too far and have it just fall down onto the beams the other side. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. I mean, those beams are that it would hit if it fell are 2x9s, so they're pretty strong, but that's a fairly heavy wall, and I don't want to break anything. So yeah, definitely problem number three. And problem number four is once the whole thing is up and standing, I've got to have some way of fixing it more or less vertically, just to hold it so I can like de-rig it and then plumb it all up and everything. So yeah, there's a few things to solve. I think I can solve the mechanical advantage thing if I just get a ladder and push up top side of the wall, so there's a bit more of an angle and it can pull. That's not the first one to solve. So the other one would be on the other side of the top plate, which is there. I'll screw on some bits of 1x4 so there's like a raised lip that it should get caught up on. Let's do those first. Get two problems out of the way. Right. So put a lip on this edge so the floor plate of that wall, as it rotates up, will get caught up against there. And I screwed a 1x4 to the section of wall so that as the wall lifts up, it will drag that up with it. Then I can lock this off against that horizontal beam. And there's another one on the other end. So that's how I'll secure it once I get it up. Yeah, and to stop it going too far, the top end of the wall, tied it to a bag of sand. So as I lift the wall, it will drag that. And that should provide just enough to keep it steady until I get a couple of screws in it. Right, so it's just mechanical advantage I need to solve so I can actually raise it. I think I'm going to just push it up with a ladder, get a bit of an angle on it, and hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, so far so good. And it's up. So yeah, the cunning plan worked. Made a nail in the bottom and then really true it up, but yeah, quite happy with that. It seems a bit taller than I thought it would be, but you know, it is what it is. Let's get a view from somewhere else. So yeah, okay, looking at it from further away, it ain't so bad. Now the pitch on that roof, it's a 12/4 pitch. So for every 12 inches of horizontal, there's 4 inches of vertical, which works out just about 20 degrees, a little bit under. And that is the limit for certain types of roofing, like asphalt shingles, which is what we're going to do. So it really couldn't be any shallower or lower unless I change that. and put a different type of roof on it, but I want it to match my workshop. So it is what it is. Of course, with a high ceiling in hot country, it's actually quite a good thing. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, I'll bang some nails in it now and make sure it can't move.